Hello, my moonbeams, and welcome to your reading. I am so happy to have you here. Happy Monday. I hope it's happy. I'm feeling someone really on the struggle bus here, kind of maybe having a day where nothing is going right, and this is Mercury retrograde for you. We are at the tail end of it, but you could be really feeling it today. We do have the 8/8 portal coming up as well, so there's just some really intense energy going on. I was gonna do a love reading, but I really want to get some words of encouragement out. So maybe we'll go into a love reading after that, but I feel very strongly that someone's about to embark on a whole new journey here. And it just feels like the new start has been a little bit tough. And I'm just getting the chills on my left side here. And it's maybe a last push or like a last test of faith here. Okay, that everything's gonna work out. Maybe even questioning if this is for sure meant for you. There's just a lot of energy here. Maybe the stress of it all, it has you questioning if this is what you should be doing. But there's an energy of it's something you kind of have to do as well. But they are saying here that you are on the right path and this is what you're supposed to be doing. There's an energy of you bringing love and creativity into facets of life where that's been absent for so long, and that's going to make sense to who that makes sense to here. Let's just start out with the Oracle of Awakening and just see what it wants to say. Anything you want to tell us, Spirit, for the collective embarking on a new journey. I'm getting this is really career-wise, okay? A new journey, career-wise. I just heard starting from ground zero. So this could be like a new start. Like maybe you're doing something completely new. I heard corporate world, a rebirth, metamorphosis, new beginning. Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. There is some type of rebirth here, some type of new beginning. Okay, it does feel, the energy very much feels like you're starting from from ground zero in a sense. So maybe it's something a bit new for you. I'm getting corporate world, but maybe it's a different area than you've ever been in, a type of new job in a way, but that your old skills really will flourish in this new position. Radical acceptance, embrace non-judgment, release control. Okay, it's the control factor here that's causing some resistance. Okay, because some things are out of your control, and I think that you know that, but you have a very difficult time with that because, and I'm just getting like everything's gonna work out. Whatever your worries are right now, you know, this is like really a test of faith and true surrender here and trusting in the divine plan and the universe. We have interdependence and support for life. Someone could really, you could be changing up your diet at this time. I'm getting really strongly, like not wanting to eat meat, maybe having meat aversions at this time. Not eating meat is a good way to detox and to raise your vibration as well. A lot of people do it just for short periods of time. A lot of people feel guided to do it for longer periods of time. Everybody's on their own journey. So if you're seeking out answers by listening to other stories, you can confirm your intuition in certain ways, they're saying, but like your journey may be different, right? Your journey may be different. So it's really important to keep that in mind. Okay, sometimes, you know, you got to listen to your nudges and your intuition here and really not look to what other people are doing. Trusting your path, trusting your guides. Limitless access to infinite potential. So what you're being guided to do right now is going to help you access this limitless potential, this limitlessness that you need to feel. Because I'm getting to that whatever you're about to embark on, it feels like a lot. It feels like you're taking on a lot. There's worry here that, you know, can I do this? And you absolutely can. You have plenty of resources and time to do it. You need to look at it from a different perspective here. Sacred feminine creation, receptive and nurture. Okay. And we have meditation, contemplation, peace, communication. They're speaking to communication with your guides here, okay? So to really take that time to nurture the connection with your guides in the universe, okay? Especially before you embark on this, so that you have that assistance through this. Bottom of the deck, release identity and merge with source, okay? You want that clear connection with them, so every next step you're supposed to take here becomes clear. We have storm, disruption, chaos, change. Okay, so exactly what we've been saying, but we have the butterfly here with rebirth as well. Okay, it feels a bit stormish. It feels like this day just could not go any more wrong type of energy here. Okay, but you got what it takes. It's like things are going to be stressful, but it's really going to push you. There's going to be a lot of growth from this. There's going to be a lot of learning. Like, you are really going to access and see how limitless you really are. And it's important for something that you're gearing up for in life, okay? It's very important. I just got the chills. So somebody here, this is almost like a stepping stone even for something bigger that's going to take place in your life. We have, I am a temple, holy, divine, and sacred. So yes, specifically, but they're calling back to this diet. Okay, so if that's you and you've been being nudged in that direction lately, to embark on that, okay, to trust that, to go on that. You may have gone back and forth with this diet over the last few years, and they're calling for you to stick to it at this time. Spiders could be significant. I just heard weave your web. So it's like this is your chance to weave your web of a new life here. Okay, and they want you to do it right. 18, emotions are energy in motion. Pay attention to what you're feeling. Okay, could be going through a Kundalini awakening here. There just could be, or there's just a lot of energy flowing through you, okay? And really staying grounded, meditating, getting your feet, earthing, getting your feet out on the ground, your bare feet out on the ground. Epsom salt baths, salt water, the precious present moment, trying to stay as present as possible, to not think too far ahead, deal with what you're dealing with, you know, in that moment, get past it. It makes it more manageable here. I'm just hearing, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low. It's like you have what it takes to get through this. Gift yourself. Maybe somebody here needs to go, needs like a spa day. Okay, we have 18, 29, 28, unraveling. The answers you need are coming. I just heard with that unraveling card, the answers you need are coming. Like the steps are going to become clearer and clearer. You really are going through a test of faith here. Throat release. Practice just speaking very clearly. 9 and 2 could be significant. We have lots of red here, which is giving me root chakra energy as well. You're fearful of a lot, like you're not going to make it or something, okay? And they're saying here that you are going to make it. And I know deep down you know that, you know, and this is really a test of faith and trust in your own intuition, okay? You have to really solidify this connection with source here, okay? Because it's going to take a lot of, it's going to take that bridge. You're going to need that connection strong for what you're about to embark on. Feel, don't think, okay? Very important to feel into the heart chakra here. Slow down, okay? You're not running out of time for anything. Just slow it down, trust, and have faith. I want to get one more of these. Feels very stressful right now. You feel very stressed out. It's like, breathe. You are brilliant. Remember the peacock that you are, okay? You are a peacock. You've done harder things, I just heard. Let's get the Moonology deck. There's so much energy coming through this month. Your commitment is being tested. Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. Your commitment to the spiritual journey, for one. Your soul path, okay? You're being nudged to go in a new direction. You've acted on that, right? There's a bit of a storm going on, and are you keeping the faith? Are you holding trust? You know, are you staying in prayer? Are you doing what you're being nudged to do? If that's fasting or the diet changes, whatever, that's just coming up. It might not be for everyone, but if you've been feeling that and you're like, oh my gosh, yes, I've been feeling that, and you're feeling a lot of like resistance and stuff, chaos going on, fast and pray. Do what do you need to release? Exactly. What are you resisting? Okay, because things we resist can cause a bit of this chaos too, unwanted chaos. Nothing will come of this situation. Whatever's stressing you out right now, the exact thing that's stressing you out possibly today or in the last 48 hours, it's fine. They're saying exactly, this is going to be okay. This too shall pass. Adjustments are required. Exactly. Whatever changes you're being nudged to make right now, to do them. The sooner the better, I just heard, right? The sooner the better to make these adjustments, okay? Oh, there's a lot of procrastination energy has been going on in the collective I've been reading for months, years, okay? We are one, so one procrastinates, and that spreads procrastination energy across all, right? So the faster we can all heal that, the better. Communication is key with the throat release, right? So with that procrastination energy, sometimes you have a hard time speaking about what it is you need, or just like calming down and being clear about, you know, reacting and speaking at the same time. And then, you know, maybe you type something too fast and send it. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like take a step back, breathe, feel into the universe, your guides, that everything's going to be okay. Ask for guidance on how to handle it, and then take the step and handle it, right? You are very close to achieving your goal. Exactly. You're almost there, okay? Everything's going to be solidified in soon, and then the new journey is going to begin. I'm seeing the Fool in my mind's eye, okay? The new journey is going to begin, and you will have got through the toughest part, okay? You having to learn something new and apply your skills is not going to be hard for you. It's whatever you're getting through, like the pre-process, that's causing some stress here. The energy is gaining momentum. Beautiful. Your dreams need a practical plan. So exactly what I was just saying, that is confirmation, okay? When things get hard and stressful, take a step back. This is something you really want. Ask for guidance, and then take the steps you are guided to take. Beautiful. All right. Someone really needed to hear that, but we are going to move into love. I feel like this is tied in a bit. I was getting a song, and it's funny because I was getting, in yesterday's reading, I was getting a song, and I thought I was getting a song at like 3 a.m, not last night, but the night before. And I thought it was You Are My Angel by Celine Dion and R. Kelly. And I kept hearing like just the kind of the melody of the song. And I was like, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. There's no accidents. So that song was meant to come forward yesterday for a reason. But the song that actually was coming through was The Power of Love by Celine Dion. Okay. And so here's the lyrics. The whispers in the morning of lovers sleeping tight are rolling by like thunder now as I look into your eyes. I hold on to your body and feel each move you make. Your voice is warm and tender, and love that I could not forsake. 'Cause I'm your lady, and you are my man. Whenever you reach for me, I'll do all that I can. And that's the melody I was hearing. And I am your man. That's the exact melody I was hearing, and I thought I was hearing You're My Angel. So, maybe you've heard this recently. Lost is how I'm feeling, lying in your arms when the world outside's too much to take. This is tying in somehow, okay? When the world outside's too much to take, that all ends when I'm with you. Okay? Someone here could potentially be with someone, or maybe all of your relationships, you've never quite felt that, right? Like, there's all this stress out in my outside world, but whenever I lay next to you, that dissipates. Maybe that's something you've never felt before, or this masculine has never felt before, but that is something that you will feel with your divine counterpart, okay? Lost is how I'm feeling, lying in your arms when the world outside's too much to take. That all ends when I'm with you. Even though there may be times it seems I'm far away, never wonder where I am, because I am always by your side. This is energetically, right? And you could be coming in and out of this energetically, like where you feel really calm and peaceful and you know everything's going to be okay. And then you're back to your old chaotic self, okay? It's just the energy's being alchemized and transmuted right now. And the union of the masculine and the feminine here, in our inners, right, is being, it's the coming into the inner union. You know, that's why it feels a little bit chaotic. Okay, we're headed for something somewhere I've never been. Sometimes I am frightened, but I am ready to learn of the power of love. And again, with the rebirth and new beginnings, okay? So this is really, really, really speaking to inner union between your masculine and feminine here. Okay, so it could be why you're jumping in and out of full trust and surrender to, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, full trust and surrender, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what's going on, right? You could have been someone who's always just really, really stresses out. Like, yeah, you handle it well and on the outside maybe, but there's like a lot of panic that goes on. Okay, let's get into the tarot. What is the energy of the divine counterparts here? Don't like how it came out. Spirit, what's the energy of the divine counterparts? What's the energy of the union? We have the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. So we have self-development, okay, perfectionism. We have the Ace of Pentacles, abundance, manifestation, opportunity. This could be a mirrored energy within the physical union, okay? Both embarking on a new journey career-wise. The Queen of Swords, so learning clear boundaries, okay? Learning clear boundaries, that's something the feminine energy really needed to take on. Maybe being a people pleaser in the past, or not, one of the lessons was like not speaking to what you needed in a career, which led to burnout a lot, okay? And so these are lessons you're taking with you on this new journey as to not get to that point again. Total burnout, I'm hearing. I'm your lady. Okay, we have the 7 of Swords. So ruminating, I just heard, over like betrayal, deception, okay? You're looking at those aspects of your life, who, when, where that went on, okay? And that's coming out right after the Queen of Swords, but that's why boundaries, you're looking at where you need to have strong boundaries. And that's a positive thing. We have death, beautiful, okay? This is an ending to your old life. We have death with rebirth here, okay? So not only is something career-wise starting, but you know, this profound healing that's been going on, okay? Death to old self. There's a transformation. This is Scorpio energy. We have Aquarius energy. We have Virgo Libra. It could be a Virgo Libra cusp. We have Earth energy here, and we also have Virgo again, okay? Lots of Earth. The Chariot, beautiful. A new beginning, Cancer energy here, okay? We have double 7s. You could be seeing 777. This is speaking to abundance, okay? This is a new beginning. You're really refining yourself. I just heard diamond in the rough, okay? You're really refining yourself right now. You're refining everything you've learned, possibly over the last 7 years, I just heard, okay? You're really, really fine-tuning everything you want to take with you and everything you want to leave behind, okay? What needs a complete death and what needs to come forward with me? The 4 of Wands, beautiful. This is a union card, okay? Whether this means a 3D physical union or inner union, which must be achieved before any successful 3D outer unions, right? You could even, I mean, there's so many things, okay? But inner union has to be achieved, and that's exactly what is taking place right now. We have the Tower in the reverse, beautiful, because we had storms up here, okay? And the Tower in reverse, okay? This is personal transformation. This can speak to fear of change, okay? I have felt that there is a bit of fear of this change, okay? There is a little bit of fear, but they're asking you to release that, okay? Trust your path. Trust your path here. The sudden change is going to be good, okay? You've been aching for change. It's been a manifestation of yours, but it's like now that it's here, it's a little scary. And I get that, okay? We have the Knight of Cups. So this could speak to something new, romantic, okay? This also speaks to following one's heart here. We have Libra and Scorpio energy. This is definitely following your heart in some way, okay? It's like you need this journey for yourself. It's tied to independence a little bit, okay? But this type of workforce, it kind of pulled you out of your femininity a bit in the past. And that's the balance they're asking you to restore here. Beautiful, beautiful strength, okay? Leo energy. This is speaking to your courage and passion and power and persuasion and influence that you have, okay? Your beautiful, beautiful inner strength and focus here. And it's just, it's saying here, there is a beautiful new beginning, a death and a beautiful new beginning happening, okay? It's going to be a new beginning in everything in life. Your courage to step out in the way you did here is going to have a butterfly effect. Thank you, Spirit. A ripple effect throughout all of your life, okay? It's probably going to cause a change in almost every facet of your life here, okay? It's not all going to come at once, but it's going to be a ripple effect, but it's all going to be for the better, for the best, for all your hopes and dreams unfolding here because you had the courage to take this step. That is absolutely beautiful. All right, let's see. What do we want to do? Let's do the astrology dice to get further confirmation on this reading. We have the moon. We have 5, which is all about change. Moon and Sagittarius here. Sagittarius, that fiery, passionate energy. Okay. It's exposing truth, positivity, optimism. It can also speak to a need for relaxation. So where we were talking about maybe you need to gift yourself and treat yourself to like that spa day, you need a little pause before this new beginning here. There's nothing wrong with that. The 5th house speaks to fertility, women, children, pregnancy, joy. Okay, it could be, it doesn't have to be figuratively. This is like a rebirth, okay? Like pregnancy can be a rebirth energy as well, okay? You're birthing something new. It doesn't have to be a physical child. So that's exactly in line with what we're seeing here. And then the moon is emotions, okay? You could have a lot of emotions coming up at this time. That storm chaos energy, okay? There's a lot of emotions coming up. Change brings that, okay? Change really brings that. They're calling me to the fact that Pluto is in Aquarius. So if you can look up your birth chart and see what house Aquarius falls in for you, so you can see what is going to be changing over this next, I think it's 20 years that Pluto will be in Aquarius. So look at what that focus is going to be, what will be changing. It can give you a little bit of a heads up, if you will. Make it feel a little less stressful. All right, let's get a few charms as well. The double hearts fell out of my little bowl here. So we have divine counterparts of some sort. We have the tree, which can speak to the root chakra, which we were called to earlier, okay? And fear can stem from the root chakra, from a root chakra blockage. So important to look into that for yourself and how to heal that, okay? We have 2 mermaids here, 2 mermaids and a dolphin, okay? So They're really calling me to, and I just heard mythical, magical. They're really calling me to water cleansing here, okay? Very important. Water cleansing. We have the sun, okay? So this is speaking to the strength again, okay? But also with the water and possibly getting out in the sun to recharge your energy, okay? The sun is very important for you. It charges you up, okay? Maybe you haven't been out in the sun a lot. You've been secluded maybe a bit, trying to get everything done for this new beginning. And they're telling you to get out into the sun. You hold the key. They're pulling me to the limitless card again. You hold the key, okay? Release and change the things you need to change. And then they're calling me to fall. Fall, it's, ooh, child, things are gonna get easy. It feels tough right now, but it's going to be smooth sailing soon, okay? As you enter into fall, things are gonna start getting easier and easier, okay? So to just keep that in mind, it's all gonna be worth it, I just heard. All right, my loves, I hope this helped you. I hope it gave you a little bit of guidance. And most importantly, I hope it helps strengthen your intuition on what you're already knowing and feeling. There's like 5,000 dragonflies flying outside my window right now. That is so random, but that can speak to a spiritual awakening, okay? I love you very much. And until next time, love and light. Wow, they just said your counterpart could be awakening with all these dragonflies. You could be feeling that, and maybe that's why the chaos as well. All right, my loves, love and light.